Okay, here we are back in Omori. Before we head off to Black Space, wherever it is, we're trying to find the last of the ghosts. I'll do the party and then call it quits. Here I am, alone as a clam. This one time I'm invited to a party and I don't know where it is. You gave a spooky map to Glass's ghost. I don't believe it. Is this a map to Top Hat's party? You're a real lifesaver, you know that? I better hurry. Sounds like it's gonna be a blast. So, how many of these do I have left? I think there's just one ghost left. Spooky map, yeah. And it's actually out here in this area. So we'll hop over to there and then we'll be on our way. See you there. Okay, so now that we're beyond the fear of drowning, we can actually go over here. See what's actually here, if anything. We're gonna have to fight the one piranha plant, whatever it's called, Venus flytrap, which should die pretty quickly. Considering this is, what, the second area of the game, and we are getting ready for the finale. Since it's sad, it does have boosted defense, but Aubrey's going to have the emotional advantage. And down it goes. You can see it's worth next to nothing. Red ribbon. Fitting for an army, I imagine. Defense 5, and... But I think the last ghost is out here that we're looking for. Huh. Now, I know there is an achievement with the Scarecrow. If you talk to it enough times, it'll do something or another. I don't know the specifics, I just know it's out there. But yeah, I thought the ghost was here. If nothing else, we at least get the red ribbon, right? Starfruit soda. Yeah, I'm not bothering now. Okay, apparently there was actually a juice bar out here. I'll show you where I am in a moment. Don't tell me when I said this, but it's tough being a space pirate. Make yourselves at home, kiddos. Any friend of hero is a friend of mine. Can't serve fruit juice to minors, you know the rules. We're always welcome to stay and enjoy the music. So this is the second one that I haven't covered, so everyone gets the 5 juice. Hello there, hero. Hi, EMS. What are you doing? Well, doing okay. Look, you sent me to the couch for timeout. You're in timeout? What'd you do? Nothing. Just tried eating the tables over there. What? You tried eating the tables? You can do that? Oh, I see. Tables are made out of bread. So here's the juice lounge. Yeah. Okay, so going from the juice bar, the way to the final ghost is over here. I had to kill the plant there, you walk across the bridge, this will take you to the frozen lake, an area we haven't been to before. Ghost is up there, but I'll actually try talking to any NPCs that just might happen to be here. Grab that. Life jam. Cold soup, but why? Cold lantern. Cold bed on the floor. Refrigerator, but why? So you exit somewhere from here. Plastic fish mounted on the wall. Needs batteries. Cooler full of ice, but why? Oh, we just walked through the yellow snow. Anyway, you have the snow cone vendor here. You can see that snow cones are pretty expensive at 5,000 credits each. But if you have those snow cone tickets, you can get them from here. Delightful shaved ice. Let's have a picnic. Really, Mari? Shaved ice in this weather? What's wrong with that, Hero? It's so convenient. Shaved ice is way easier to come by than snow cones. What's the difference between shaved ice and snow cones anyway? Well, realistically, there's not much of a difference. Snow cones just have larger pieces of ice than shaved ice. Larger pieces of ice, huh? Is that why snow cones are so much more expensive? I don't know, Cal. I can't really answer that one. I don't think we need a healing, really. This doesn't look right. Must have taken a wrong turn somewhere. You gave a spooky map to Sun Hat. What's this, a map? It even has Top Hat's seal. Now I'll be able to get to the party. Thank you, children. I must go. I'm already behind schedule as is. Yeah, there's nothing over here for us, so... Very tiny area, all things considered. Just waiting for the next big catch. Well, that was not very productive. But yeah, I'm gonna hop over to the haunted spring, whatever, and then we will move forward. So I'll see you in a second. While bumming around, I came across this. We are currently in the yellow sub. To all those lost lovers out there, this one is for you. They're entranced by their captain. You can buy combo meals here, they cost 600 clams each. But the main reason why I came here is I wanted to check out the farm. So you can either pay the toll or there's a way out, I think. Yeah, it's up to you if you want to explore the abandoned site. At this stage of the game, you probably can afford the toll. It's kind of up to you. Anyway, let's look around. Okay, so now we're at last resort. We're going to hop into the haunted pool. In case you're wondering, you can get a lot of clams from the Sea Cow farm. I don't know what the reward is for this one. We'll talk to Mari after this then, though. The feast is saved. Now, let the festivities begin. And there you go. So I guess the dance was its own reward. Ghost Party unlocked. My good men, you have my eternal gratitude. Do enjoy this gift from me. And we get a top hat. Please take some time to enjoy the good company. What a magnificent celebration. It's thanks to all you that this is possible. Please accept this offering from me. Present. Thank you, children. Now that I'm at this party, it's much easier to enjoy my afterlife. I must take this in return for brightening my day. Life Gem. The heck is this? Just a flower or something? Gee Wilkers, I can't believe I'm here. I bet I look super cool with all you talking to me. You know what? You just know that I gotta repay you. Big rubber band. What an incredible party. Top Hat Ghost sets the bar higher every time. Oh, you want friends. Here, take this. Fruit juice. This party's sensational. Here's a little something I picked up on the way here. Ain't much, but it's all I got. Waffle. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm Josh, many talents, how can I help you? Ah, right. So I do need to buy some of these. Like, it's probably a little too late at this point, but oh well. Some delightful shaved ice. Space tube food. So I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything here. Oh, glass ghost. It's everything I imagined it would be. Thanks for leading me out here and all. It's a gift for you. Dead batteries. I don't know if there's a way to recharge them because... What was it that needed the batteries? Something did, I don't remember. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, this is all of them in that circle. Now that we have that, let's take a look at the top hat, shall we? We'll see if it can surpass our fedora. Indeed it does. So that's a pretty sizable defense boost for Omori. It also makes him a little more tankier by extension. Anyway, I need to work my way back to white space now, so it's gonna take me a little bit, but I'll see you over there. So I just left Pluto's, and you can see that we have that. These are sunflowers. They're called that because they always face towards the sun. That's how I want to be like. Someone who always sees the bright side of things. Can we still salvage these? Nope. These flowers are called Lily of the Valley. It's said that they're able to ward off evil spirits and help people see a brighter future. Guess that's why they remind me of Mari. Can always count on her to help me stay positive. Roses come in many different colors and have their own unique meanings. Pink roses symbolize admiration, orange roses symbolize passion, yellow roses symbolize friendship, and the list goes on. Hero doesn't remind me of any rose in particular. I think Hero's like all roses, because he's versatile and universally loved. These are a type of flower called gladiolus, also known as the sword flower. As you might guess, they represent strength of character, someone who is honest with strong moral values, someone who stands by their convictions. Gladiolus reminds me of Aubrey because she's always true to herself. No, I meant to examine the plant. Cacti are very sturdy and resilient plants by nature. They don't need much care and can survive even in seemingly impossible conditions. Guess what I'm saying is that even you could take care of a cactus, Kel. And these? These are white tulips. Tulips aren't very flashy plants. They're not too big or small, not too elaborate or flamboyant. If I could put it another way, I guess I would say that they're comfortable. Simple, modest, and perfect. Just like Sunny. A dead flower. It's like there's a trend developing as we move down. Can't quite put my finger on it, though. Can't examine those. Can't run here either, it seems. Omori? I'm scared. Let's go back. Back to Basil's. It's a long way down. Let's jump. Before we go, let's take a look around. I imagine it probably just loops if you go far enough, and yeah. A black door casts a heavy shadow. What would you like to do? Welcome to Black Space. Just saying, that's a lot of keys. A tissue box for wiping your sorrows away. Omori's basket. This place has changed a great deal since you were last here. Will you be able to find your way back, or you'll finally lose yourself? You are here again, dreamer. To what do we owe the occasion? Are you running out of time? Without keys of our own, we are forced to wander endlessly here. These doors will not open for us. We are not as fortunate as you. Later, chumps. These rooms are full of broken things, but at least in here I can see who you really are. The world that you created above this one, did you make it to protect this place, or to hide it away? Either way, it's become more powerful than you. So much pain. So much pain. This one doesn't want to talk to us. Neither does that one. Start to suspect these don't go anywhere. Okay, so I think we started there. If you're to follow the blue tracks, they'll take you up here, then up here. It's entirely possible we may need to be captured in order to get out of here. It'd be cool if you could just jump out the window. Let me out. Oh well. Yeah, there's not really going to be a reward for exploring. I'm not. Can't get through there. Lost in this confusion lies the root of everything. The truth that you locked away. You must find it no matter what. You have to, for the both of us. Do these spell out anything? Not seeing anything. Are you lost? Not to worry. The right hands know the way back. Hope this isn't like Star Fox and you're supposed to pass underneath these arches. That would annoy me. Hey, we have a computer now. Let's take a look at our sketchbook, shall we? Cat had it coming. Spider showing off its weaving skills. Stupid jerk. So we have an image there on the left. Hoping I can save soon because it's starting to run a little long. I know I can save at the picnic basket at the blanket, it's just I'm thinking I may have to make a very sudden stop. When you hid the truth, you sealed a part of me away with it. He's been waiting for someone to save him all this time. On that day, when you became nothing, I was split in half. Which one do you think was more painful? Let's grab this and look for our getaway. Okay, so I stopped and I need to remember where I left off at. Was there anything here? Just static. Someone nicked our light bulb. Loose wire, there's no light bulb here. Jerks. I'll tell you, this neighborhood's going to hell. Let's see if we can find a new neighborhood back here. No one here wants to talk to Omori. Makes you wonder if there's something wrong with him. Liar. Okay, maybe there is something wrong with him. You know what, let's check this out real quick. Liar. That was really rude. Liar, liar, liar. Liar, liar, liar. I was wondering if this is going to be like an image of something, but we can just see stuff below instead. Sunny, I love you. As a friend? Sunny, I love you. There's nothing there. Oh well, let's go look for the door. Sunny, I love you. I have a feeling it says that after a certain number of steps. Guys, get me out of here. Things cramping my style. Without keys around, we're forced to wander endlessly. They won't open for us. We're not as fortunate. Yada yada. Sounds like an excuse, buddy. Miwo has been very, very bad. Got a key. Miwo stares at you. She does not know what is happening. Do you want to cut open Miwo? Sure. Is there candy inside? Miwo stares at you. She tilts her head out of curiosity. Do you want to cut open Miwo? Yes, we're looking for candy here. Her eyes widen. She wants to go now. Give me candy. She stares at you. She struggles to break free. Candy. Her eyes are filled with desperation. She tries to scream, but there's no sound. She does not know what is happening. Huh, no candy. Who would have guessed? You cut open Miwo. Whoops. Wait for something to happen? Well, who saw that coming? Out of curiosity. Huh, so Miwo had it coming, apparently. There's the spider, showing off its stupid weaving skills, jerk. Show off. Let's head to this one. Kinda wonder if we really do have to go through all these doors, or if some of them are just there. Can't go any higher than that. Got a flower crown. Can we wear it? Can't even open the menu right now. The melons have seen too much. They must be dealt with. Omori, you came back for me. Is that my flower crown? I'm so glad you found it. Let's get out of here. I'll follow your lead. First, we must deal with the witnesses, Basil. Okay, now we're good to go. Well, one more. Growing watermelons here has been fun, but I really miss my flowers back at home. How are they doing? Did you take care of them while I was gone? I was supposed to do what now? Watermelons sure are delicious. We used to cut them up and eat them all the time at the beach. I can still see Kel with those watermelon seeds all over his face. Summer vacation with friends was the best, wasn't it? As long as we don't have those stupid melons to snitch on us. I guess eating them is one way to get rid of them. No, there's still one left. Huh. Well, Basil had it coming. Missed a couple. There, no more witnesses. Unless... you. Anyway, let's see what's next. Maybe we can find our nicked light bulb while we're at it. Can't do anything with that. Our friends who have suffered because of us. Can we still call them friends? No matter how much I want it, things can't go back to the way they were before. But why does part of me still cling on? Is there still hope left for us, Sonny? Wait a second. No, it's just a jellyfish. That's no fun. There's one over there, but we can't get to it. Hey Basil, hanging in there? Thank goodness you're here, Omori. Thought I was gonna be stuck here forever. Probably are. Omori, aren't you forgetting someone? No. Omori? Fine. Baby. That feels so much better. I can't believe you came here to save me. I missed you so much. Now that you're here, I can finally go home. Lead the way, Omori. You know, I think spiders are really misunderstood. They might look kind of scary, but they never attack humans unless they feel threatened. Not to mention they're also one of my biggest helpers when I'm gardening, since they eat a lot of the pests that can hurt my plants. It's all about the balance of nature. I remember a while back, you told me that a big spider fell on your shoulder just as you were about to dive into the lake at our secret hangout spot. I know that spider must look scary to you, but I promise that you probably looked a lot scarier to the spider. No offense, of course. Well, offense taken, jerk. Get back up there, Basil. So many spiders here all of a sudden. I can feel them crawling all over me. Maybe they're just saying hello? Hi, spiders, it's me, your friend Basil. They know you're afraid, Basil. They taste your fear. So you can actually see the spiders on his sprite. That are a really nasty case of lice, which we can't rule out either. They're biting me. I'm probably just scaring them. There, spiders, it's okay. I'm not here to hurt you. Or are you, Basil? Or are you? There's so many of them, I can't get them off. Omori, you'll be fine. Omori? Please, help. A dead baby spider. It has passed from sadness. Huh, how do you know it's a baby? Out of curiosity. Has anything changed in here yet? Not really. A statue of a religious figure. You feel as if it's judging you. Quick, kick it off the cliff. You can even yell, "This is Sparta," as you do it. A hard frozen steak. Would you like to eat some? What's the worst that could happen? Let's go inside. I don't know if there's any reason to try to explore all the doors or not, because I have a feeling we're probably done after this. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter. Starting to think he likes high places. Sonny, the truth is here. You've been running from this far too long. But But this time we can face it together. Sunny, why did it end like this? Sunny, I'm so sorry. Will you forgive me? My best friend? Nah, he's cool. Let's go see if there's a sandwich joint nearby. Okay, they actually do let you leave. Steppers, in order to actually leave this place, we probably do have to go after him. Let's jump in. There's something out there. It's calling me. And it's calling you too. Let's go together. He's probably fine. There's no light bulb here. Man, someone's stealing all the light bulbs, aren't they? Hey, Basil, see any light bulbs out there? Could have just said no. Finger. Another finger. And a third. I don't think I missed any anywhere. Fourth. Can't do anything with that. Well, after what I just found, I think it's safe to say, Basil, that you're all thumbs. I'm so sorry. Will you forgive me? My best friend? Please, it hurts. Tell them to let go. Wait, what are you doing? Tell them to stop. Please, tell them to stop. Help me. Huh, there wasn't candy in him either. The end. So what'd you guys think? Everything you wanted and more? Mom's to-do list. Boy, you don't feel like doing it. Mirror's working. Empty. Fireplace with nails stuck between the bricks. That way no one steals the bricks, right? You know, waltzes were always my favorite. That's why I chose this song for our last recital. But you always hated it, didn't you? How I'd lock myself away on the piano, all that practicing, playing the same song over and over? When you first picked up your new violin, you were so eager to play with me, but keeping up with something isn't so easy. Maybe I pushed you too hard. I'm sorry. I just wanted it to be perfect. We never did get to play that last recital. Did you want to play with me now? Oh, you scared me there, Sonny. Sorry for bursting in like that. Could have sworn I heard some music. You must miss Mari a lot. It's been hard for me, too. I still think about her every day. I just don't understand why she chose to leave us the way she did. But I knew her as a person who'd always want all of us to be happy, even if it was without her. You should really get some rest. Go upstairs, I'll come join you in a bit. Oh, Mari. You know, I'm starting to think we should just buy a new mirror, or leave whoever gets this place. Just throwing that suggestion out there. A very comfortable bed. Let's go to sleep. One day left. A wardrobe. Not for Mommy. I left some food in the fridge for you downstairs, liar. Good morning, Sonny. Rise and shine. Notice the to-do list with your chores your mom gave you, so I finished them all. Hope you don't mind. Also, I made you breakfast. Come down and get it while it's still warm. Kill's already on his second plate. But the fridge was empty. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put a break here since we're back in the real world out of black space, but we're not in the clear just yet. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.